And just like that, we are back, everybody. We're gonna be continuing Process of Elimination.
Where are you?
Tonight, we got to another murder last night, and unfortunately, the Mystic Detective was killed by someone's trap. And we are going to try to figure out who done it. I was saying yesterday, I think there was a fair amount of things that could point towards Gourmet Detective doing this. I have this underlying suspicion about this game that we aren't going to solve the person that is killing them off each chapter until the end of the game, but that could be wrong. That's just how I'm feeling. That's how my vision of this game is going. They've created a scenario where multiple people were at the scene of the crime, so that's going to take a lot of, ironing out to figure out exactly what the timeline was and when he was incapacitated. Shy Nab, thank you for the follow. So yeah, we're gonna see what's going on in Chapter 2 here. Rest in peace, Mystic Detective. He unfortunately death flagged super hard, and we kind of knew. Sorry, sis. He might be a huge jerk, but you're right. Right now, we ought to catch that slippery culprit of ours. Time to switch gears and get investigating. Huh? That's the spirit. Our invisible killer is clearly quite the clever fox. We're going to need to pull out all the stops. Having said her piece, Gourmet leaves the room with Rowdy in tow. So workaholic. Is Renegade really not involved in this case? I couldn't say. Most everyone has an alibi, so I'm not entirely sure what to make of this. Nevertheless, I'm curious about the hidden passage Mystic claimed to have found. Considering the timing of it all, the crime was likely committed to prevent us from discovering it, which means the culprit intends to keep us trapped in the manor. Seeing as they ransacked the fridge, maybe they plan to starve us. But again... Right, the timing would be off. They would have had ample time to dispose of our food supply while killing Senior Detective. The killer hadn't troubled us much, to the point where it's been concerning. Why empty the fridge now? And then there's the still hidden passage. Wasn't the hidden passage a lie that we made up? Why do they think that there actually is a hidden passage? Or did I miss something here? I thought that we told a lie, and now everyone's acting like that's a real thing that they're supposed to be finding. Like, why would the main character say it? But the main character just said he's looking for it still, so like, huh? Mystic's murder isn't the only mystery we need to solve. Now more than ever, we of the DA must work together. Sounds like Mystic found something. True! Hey Nano.
I'll turn this lie into the truth!
It seems like that might be what's happening, Rosen. Or maybe Ideal tipped him off, like Ghost Ideal? How about the three of us join forces and investigate together? I'm sure the others would pitch in and help if we do. You'll be fine on your own. Huh? Apologies, but I'd prefer to look into things on my own right now. If everyone has an alibi, then none of us can be cleared of suspicion. I'd like to avoid walking blindly into a trap, if at all possible.
I know the murder weapon is the shot put ball.
Mechanism that locked the door. It better not be a shot put ball. Doleful, what about you? I'm going to take a look at those guest room doors again. I'm sure they're the key to solving this puzzle. If I'd only found the passage sooner, maybe Mystic have been targeted. Cracking this case is my responsibility too. When you accidentally gaslight your allies into finding the supposed topic of gaslighting. This is just like last night during Among Us. When the crew members gaslit me, the imposter, into thinking that there was 3 of us, so all I needed to do was obviously kill Lisa and win. But it was all... I knew better. So they intend to go to the death room again? I mean, it seems like they have no qualms just walking around in that room when this was just waiting to happen. Like, this... dying, Lisa? Okay, have fun, Kev. See you again for dinner. Yeah, sometimes it's just like that in Among Us, Lisa, sorry. Or maybe you meant gaslighting. Because you finished all the story chapters in E7. Silver lining. I can't wait for the death room to level up. +1 luck. Done. If I come across anything, I'll let you know on my D-pad right away. You two stay safe out there. We don't know where the enemy could be lurking. Doleful and Workaholic exit the room. I would have liked to investigate with them, but when all of us are suspects, I can't just push them into it. Only 3 of us remain in the room, Downtown, Armor, and myself. The leftover trio is back at it again, huh? Sir Incompetent, your words ring true. Joining our efforts is paramount. By all means, do not hesitate to entreat my aid during your quest. So you're like relying on others to get stuff done? TBF? I'm useless on my own too, so I was totally banking on some direction. Anyway, how are you gonna approach this case, Incompetent? It's not like we know up from down, so just tell us how we can help. Crap, my mind's drawing a blank. There's still a ton of things to consider, but I have no clue where to even start. Racking my brain, but nothing's coming together. Okay, cue Ghost Ideal telling us that we need to command the detectives, and then we're gonna begin the gameplay element. At ease, Watto. If you let your confusion show, it'll only cause them to feel uncertain as well. Holmes appeared at my side, smiling gently. As you are aware, this case is full of riddles. I'm afraid that fumbling through this won't get you much of anywhere. Instead, you must sort through the points of this mystery that bear investigating. Try articulating what aspects you believe are crucial to the case. Right. This many loose ends, the first step is to sort out other priorities. Encouraged by Holmes, I turn to face the others, ready to touch on the key points of this murder. As it stands, this case has 3 aspects we have to solve. Well, we haven't done it yet. The first of which is the door that closed on its own, Obvi. The door that closed on its own, almost like a phantom had done it. We need to find out how the culprit managed to accomplish this. The second aspect is... fucking love this song. The existence of a hidden passage, the cause of Mystic's death. I always want to call her Sholmes Kuroi every single time because of Ace Attorney. Because of Mystic's... oh, the cause of Mystic's death. It could be about this hidden passage. I'm gonna say this. I could call her Psycha Sherringford Holmes. How do you just remember her name? You know what, Rosen? Your teacher skills are showing. That's not right. That probably isn't a key point to solving the case. Where are the hidden passages? Mystic was likely killed because he discovered the trick behind it. Whatever he learned will be vital as a clue, I bet. The final aspect is how the neurotoxin was made, the placement of the poison face, how the neurotoxin was administered. How it was administered, I think? And yet, I will remember 5 units by the time Shadow Dragon's over. We're getting further in Shadow Dragon. The game is very snappy. Like, I feel like the maps generally go fast. So, we're making progress. Also, we're getting Tiki soon. And once I get Tiki, I'm just gonna lock Tiki every map. And Tiki will win us the game. This might be the first Viewer's Choice Iron Man we actually win. Tiki equals waifu. Well... yes. But like, if the killer knew of the hidden mystic passage, why didn't he use that to escape? Yeah, fair question, Lisa. Okay, but Tiki equals waifu is definitely one of the best characters in TMS. Agree or disagree? And actually, Rosen, who's your favorite in that game, and why is it Toma? The method of administering the neurotoxin on Mystic. We need to find out how he was poisoned despite being hidden in the camera. Let's check the camera feed one more time and get to the bottom of these 3 riddles. I just know that recording is our ticket to solving this. There was no best character in TMS. Is the music louder than me? If it's too loud, I can turn it down, Lisa. Actually, does the game have settings for this, perhaps? Maybe that'll be better.
Yes.
Okay. What's wrong, guys? You're both staring. No, it's just you kinda sounded like Ideal there for a sec. Verily, you were the spitting image of our esteemed chief. Woe that the others were not here to see just how semblable it was. You're just saying that. I'm taken aback by their comments, but I suppose their impressions are correct, given that I'm following Holmes' direction. Come on, incompetent. I trust you on this. Just let me know how I can help. Once again, I am resolved that I should trust your instincts over my own, Sir Incompetent. All of my might is yours to command. Sirrah! Thank you. Both of you. Grant? Something brighter? You think it's too dark? But then I start to get like extra, it looks like there's light on my face now. No? I guess we can do with it. My chest tightens as I meet their hopeful gazes. I feel bad imitating Holmes, but if we plan on catching Mystic's killer, I can't stop now. I've got to live up to their expectations and give solid direction. Chief, can I show you, have you seen what happened in this game in the last sesh? Your self-confidence is still lacking, but you did a fine job encapsulating everything just now. Look alive, Watto. This is your moment to shine. Give your orders to these detectives, just as I showed you on your first day here. Be aware that, should you not intervene, the events shown by the denouement will not be averted. The outcome cannot be altered. Understood. Here I go, Holmes. I reply to Holmes in my head, then take one deep breath after another. This case, while caught on camera, is twisted as it is complex. Only Posh lacks an alibi, and with each of us a suspect, our teamwork is compromised. But there's no helping it. Only I'm aware of the future tragedy that could unfold. The only way to stop it is to change the course of the events. It's up to me. Let's reverse this tragedy. Yes! Yes! I've been waiting for us to actually get a go at this. The second floor of the manor can now be explored. The manor's second floor can be accessed. Press triangle to move between floors. Press L1 and R1 to display the detective overview. This allows you to highlight any detective. Yeah, my denouement was on point, I would say. I think this is super cool. So I think I can't move him, right? Because he's not under my command. The only ones under my command are Armor and Downtown. Oh, look at their little things! They're so cute! Yeah, let's get all the keywords this time, agree. Okay, there's Renegade. Gourmet is here. Workaholics in the kitchen. Rowdy is on floor 2. Oh. Oh no, I can't command her. Oh, and of course I can't command Posh. So, I think I made an observation yesterday. That I think that I will gain control over more of the detectives as they trust me according to the story. And I think that that's a really cool detail. So it says intervenable. It looks like I can actually command her. I'm gonna get a keyword. Rowdy's listening to me. I guess that means she trusts me. Alright. So... I think we need to, like, examine this. My characters... I'm scared that I'm gonna split up and then we're not gonna have enough analyzation or... Was it inference? I guess the assistance thing is gonna help a lot. Downtown's assistance is 10. That's awesome. Armor detective. Alright. We're gonna send him there. She did choose to listen on not fighting the target employee, that's true. Okay, so he's investigating. Does that get the keyword? I actually don't really remember. So wait, there's a way to, like... There's a way to move super far. Map-wide movement. Yeah. So I need MC Boy to go here. He can't do anything for the first turn. So I'm gonna have Armor collect these keywords, and I'm gonna send downtown, like... Wait, what is this? RT? I'm not really sure what that means. Oh wait, camera feed. Oh, fuck. I was supposed to... Can I undo that? Yeah. Sis? I can't have him do it. Fuck. You can't clear his action after you've already confirmed it, I guess. I'm sad. Alright. Shoot, it's been so long since we've done this that I feel like I'm a little rusty on the actual mechanics. Huzzah, I've happened upon new information. Okay. Advanced Jade Rook to C4. Oh, yes. Alright, I think... Wait, what was Rowdy doing? No. Okay, keyword unlocked. Great. Isn't this one of Doleful's bandages? Just looking at this much blood makes me shiver. Why would Doleful's bandage be in the kitchen? Meeting certain requirements, such as performing well in a previous chapter's resolution, will cause residual thoughts to appear on the map. Residual thoughts are powerful feelings and memories that can only incompetent inspect. Okay. Others may acquire evidence via inspection, but are unable to read the contents of an RT. If you happen upon an RT, move incompetent. There's no poison in this flower vase. Though, come to think of it, the vase in the trap room was broken. Does that mean... It's wet, but only around here. How unusual. If it was due to blood spray, there'd be other spots nearby. This may be worth analyzing. Wet? Huh? Okay, more on that in just a sec, guys. I'll be right back. Okay. Let's see. So... I think I need to infer and have her assist. And then... This is gonna be hard to get all the keywords, I think. Where's Rowdy at? What is this? Okay, let's move. Map-wide movement. Okay, can we preliminary? The culprit seemed invisible because the door shut on its own. Exposing the trick behind it and the doorstop will prove this crime isn't supernatural. The investigation has progressed. Techie Detective is now intervenable. As investigations proceed, you may become able to intervene with characters you couldn't before. The timing varies per detective, so remember to have them perform actions once it happens. Okay. So now we have Techie. That's good. We desperately need people, so... Inspect? No. Oh. I can... analyze. So do you think we'll find Mystic's killer, or will it be the mystery killer in the mansion? So, I think the way this is gonna work, Lisa, is... there's gonna be one killer throughout the entire game, and they won't be revealed till the end of the game. Posh said the vase at the crime scene contained neurotoxin. It is highly volatile. It could be the murder weapon, but something feels off. I've discovered a trap set by the... Found a trap laid by the culprit. Leave a detective in the trap when an investigation begins, and it's game over. You can remove a trap by having detectives make inferences on it to reduce its RP to 0. Be mindful of detectives you can't intervene with. Make sure they don't land on spaces with traps. Well, how do I do that? Techie's eyes keep switching sides. What do you mean? Like the eye that has a slightly different color? I mean, this dude...
Yes.
I wondered if someone could die during investigation. That would be unfortunate. Alright, I think we're done. Wait, Renegade just walked into the trap. Whatever poison they used was easy to identify. It's almost like they're begging for us to solve this one. Odd. To say they aim to destroy our food feels remiss. Planting poison would have been much simpler. They must have a reason for making a show of this. Okay. Interesting. Armor, we're gonna move you here. And he's gonna inspect. Okay, so I think that they want you at this point to take MC and move him to the kitchen. Okay. And then downtown. Now, if I move her to this point, is she gonna walk through the trap and die? Because that would suck. I kind of don't want to risk it. Let's try it. What's happening up here? Oh yeah, so you. Inspect? Is an agent of chaos, it's true. Okay. And I get him next to that. Have him inspect. You see, there's an area near the table that isn't caught on the camera feed. Not the largest of blind spots, but it could conceal your actions. Okay. This door is one tough son of a gun. Was it always this slapdash, or did some jamoke mess with it? This really grinds my gears. Crooked doors. Okay. Wait, Doleful? Doleful is gonna, like, run into a trap. Why is she, like, exclamation? So we're investigating that. Can I move him? We're just collecting a bunch of shit with armor. I feel like I'm not gonna be able to get all the points. Oh, and Doleful is absolutely gonna run into a trap. What is this lock? Is there anything to analyze? Oh, you can analyze anything? Oh, wow. Well, I can do that with other characters then. Can I assist? No. Okay, what if I infer? Inspect? I don't know, man. Oh, I haven't moved her yet. Okay, yeah, I need you to go, like... Jesus Christ! Alright, yes, go over there. Your time is so limited on this mode, I'm kind of stressed out. Okay. So let's begin the preliminary. I approach the hazy image and my vision flickers. Suddenly a scene flashes through my mind. It's from when we were cleaning up after eating, following our escape from the trap room. Yikes! Doleful, are you okay? I quickly reach for Doleful as he slips on the floor. He feels surprisingly light in my arms. How much hardships has this frail body of his gone through? Thanks, Incompetent. I'm pretty clumsy, even when I'm not investigating. I can tell from how banged up you are. You've probably been through a lot over the years, huh? The cut Doleful got from that wire trap on our first day is still painfully fresh on his leg. It's been more than 24 hours since then, but a scab has yet to form. It looks like it'd bleed if you touched it. That wound on your leg seems pretty deep. Does it still hurt? Yeah, I guess so. I'm so used to pain at this point, I'm not entirely sure. My real name, it's Rayo Gray. I've always assumed that my life would be as dull and colorless as my name. Cordelia Gray experiences nothing but misfortune, too. Maybe that's just the fate of anyone with this name. Sorry for getting you involved in it. Cordelia Gray. She's the famous literary detective created by Phyllis Dorothy James, right? She first appeared in the novel An Unsuitable Job for a Woman. Persevering against numerous setbacks and winning the hearts of readers worldwide. Given Doleful's inherent ability to attract threats, the fact that he shares a name with her strikes me as nothing short of destiny. Shouldn't get too close to me either, Incompetent. We might encounter more dangerous traps, like we saw today. Thanks for asking for my injury. My actual name is this. Yeah. People think my danger magnet makes me a great detective, but they're wrong. All I do is draw in tragedies. It's a horrible fit for me. Doleful. I firmly grasp Doleful's shoulders and look directly into his eyes. He blinks in surprise as I voice my thoughts. People rooted for Cordelia because she persisted as a sleuth till the end. No matter what trials and adversities were thrown her way. I can tell from your injuries you faced many challenges, just like she did. Those wounds on you are the mark of a truly great detective. Even if you don't believe it, I will. This line of work suits you. In fact, it's precisely because of the person you are that it does. Competent? Thanks. I'm glad there are people like you who can investigate my struggles. Understand my struggles, even. Let's make it out of this alive, together. By the way, just now you told me your real name without a second thought. Is that okay for you to do as a DA memory? Ah! Oh no! I've gotten so comfortable with you that I let my guard down. Please pretend you never heard it. I'm really not cut out for detective work. I wish I could just shrivel up and die. I continue consoling Doleful as we finish putting away the silver. I feel a bit sorry for him, but I'm honestly a little giddy. If he inadvertently shared his name like that, that must mean we're getting closer. That scene just now, was that from when I chatted with Doleful yesterday? Why did it just replay in my head like that? Already capable of reading residual thoughts, are we? I can count on you to acclimate in short order, Watto. Residual thoughts, so it is kind of like those haunted portraits that capture people's souls? Yes and no. Everything leaves a trace, regardless of what it may be. Should one manage to read them, they can reveal whatever occurred. By deriving what process led to the conclusions before you, you can see the past. Being a fan of Sherlock Holmes, does the process sound familiar? Oh yeah, it's called abductive reasoning, isn't it? Correct. When praising Holmes's talent, most will emphasize his observational abilities, whereupon he forms accurate theories with minimal data. You, however, possess the denouement. No matter how faint or trivial the trace, you can read it, allowing you to make abductions beyond his ken. A residual thought is a real event from the past detected by your vision. Come into contact with one, and you will live it as if you were as if it were your own. Oh, that's amazing. I could solve pretty much any case imaginable with a power like this. Well, given your current prowess, it'll still take a bit of time and effort to master. Solving cases the conventional way will be less taxing for now. There are no shortcuts to forming a solid hypothesis. You must struggle desperately and fight earnestly. So no ability is all-powerful, is basically what you're telling me. Own yourself enough, and you may just prove me wrong. Now set your sights on becoming a great detective and continue your investigation. So, I wanted to get rid of this trap, and I apparently failed. Not even I could gobble down this poison. Sorry, but I'll just have to toss it away without so much as a taste. Oh! Huh?
Oh my god!
Learn from losing.
What? Okay, I'll need to read the instruction more carefully, I guess. That was whack. Alright, whatever. Yeah, some characters are okay. Like, I noticed Renegade and Gourmet just didn't give a fuck. And then Doleful just died, so... Damn. Oh nice, she can inspect all the way over there. Okay. Luminary, yes. Revealed name was the death flag. Okay, so this is just growing pains of learning this game's system. Where's Techie again? So that, you want to inspect this, I guess. Okay. So I don't get why the wet floor is a thing, to be honest. Alright, investigate. Okay. Wait, how far is this inspect range? It's not very far. So I should be able to go here with him and then inspect. Alright, we're gonna send MC Boy over here. Okay. And then you all the way over here, and then have her inspect. And then we need to get over there with you. Can't make it in one turn, so we'll make use of his turn by analyzing. And let's delivery. Right, the trap laid by the culp. You can remove a trap by having detectives make inferences on it to reduce its RP to 0.
Yay!
Okay, so inferences. You. You need to hightail it over there, girl. Alright, she can't do anything else. My main character boy can't do anything. Yeah, I think we're done this turn. Okay. So Gourmet can take out that trap, I think. Although she doesn't seem to be going that way this time. Which is weird. So we'll inspect that. I'm gonna have her move all the way over here. Gourmet doesn't have to worry about that. So I'm gonna just leave it. Okay. Oh, it's... She can't do it? Wait, what? I hope that she doesn't die. In there. Inspect. Okay. Okay, so that's a really big piece of evidence, I would say. Okay. Is this again? Yeah, we already saw this. Daijobu des, doleful.
See ya later!
Lisa? Oh, okay. Good night, Lisa. Thanks for watching. Alright, so we had the name reveal. Background info about Doleful, very interesting. Catch the VOD? Alright, I'll speak to VOD Lisa then. Sugoi! Okay. So... this didn't do anything. I don't understand. Something told me to make inferences on this, and it isn't letting me. Am I not standing next to it? Okay, maybe that's what you have to do? You can stand in it as long as you infer? That seems a little weird, but... her inspection is 2... or no, yeah, that's what we're looking at here. I get really confused by what stat is supposed to do what. Camera blind spot. Why is there a lock on that one? Like, how do I beat the lock? I actually don't remember. Why can't I pick that? There's gonna be a little bit of... there's gonna be a little bit of trying to, like, understand what's happening here, because the tutorial was so long ago that clearly I've forgotten how to play, and I must be making a lot of mistakes. I really don't... sure, analyze it. I don't think that's gonna do anything. Looks like I still have all of them. Can I assist? I inspect? I don't remember how to deal with these. Okay, I'll have him inspect. And then I'll have her inspect. Preliminary. Okay, got a keyword. Oh my god! Doleful's still gonna die! Because her inference is 1! Oh my god. No! He's gonna die again! Wait. I see. It's because his inference is 4. How much you want to bet his inference is 4? Yeah. Okay, so as long as the trap's number is lower than the inference level of the person stepping on it, then you're good. I'm still in trouble here. I don't know what you're supposed to do. I don't know what you're supposed to do about these locked things. And that means I wasted a turn with him. I actually could lose for that. I wish I could... I really wish that I could... turn the map? Cause like this, it's a little bit disorienting. Can I save? Because like, I don't know if she's gonna just decide to go to that room and die. Okay. Can't infer that. So weird. I feel like I'm probably able to do something about that. I just don't remember what. I thought I was supposed to infer on the lock signs, but maybe not. And this guy is like in my way, and I can't seem to do anything about it. I don't know. Shit, I don't... Do I need to look this up? Or maybe there's somewhere in-game where I can read about this? Evidence, investigate, title screen, options. No, I need like instructions. I don't remember what to do about these stupid lock signs. Okay, we already moved them. Did I not? Oh, I forgot to move her. Fucking hell, man. Can I inspect? Okay. map-wide movement. Oh man, I don't know. You need to investigate. I mean, inspect. And you also need to inspect. Okay, preliminary. My forensic friend Oopie Googly is reacting. This is definitely poison. It looks like the culprit disposed of it in the toilet. It seems like that for one of those characters would do their own thing. Yeah, maybe. Like, I need to just let the uncontrolled characters do it, you mean? Also, the bathroom thing with downtown. Camera feed overlooks the spot where the doorstop was, which means you could tamper with it and avoid getting caught. Well, fuck. Ah, crap. I can't map widen it. Alright, that's it. Ugh. Oh my god, 3 hours left and they haven't done anything! What's her assistance? 7? So wait, I could move her to assist Posh next turn. Oh, okay. Won't be able to do anything this turn. There's still so many locks, though. Character's blocking the path. Okay, wait. I'm gonna have him go over here. Man, this is tight. This is very, very, very tight. Yeah, this hasn't been unlocked by him, and there's only 3 hours left. Isn't that bad? Analysis difficulty 5? Shit! Oh, that's bad! Okay, preliminary. I'm like spitballing here, so don't take it too seriously, but maybe the culprit took something from the fridge, like a snack or whatever. Turns out you can fix the angle of the doors by simply adjusting the hinges, but were the hinges always bent this way? Okay, wait. Oh, she already moved? No! Oh god! Hey, Kisuan. Oh! Am I out of moves? I am. Yeah. Wait, it said workaholic is available. Wait, hold on. Okay. Yeah, infer. Okay. Great. Oh, Jesus. Inspect. Oh, Jesus. Wait. Assistance is 6. Inference is 5. Yeah, this is enough. So maybe I just assist. And then... Why? Wait, why? Why is he intervening again? Or I guess he has to do it until he breaks it. Is he locked into that? Is that how this works? Oh my god. Oh geez, I'm stressed. There's nothing else on this floor. Let's see what happens if I preliminary. Yes! I appreciate the help, Incompetent. Thanks to you, we now know that the culprit took the ice from the tray. Workaholic. You know all the food scattered around has dirtied your clothes, right? Were you that determined to inspect the fridge? Mystic was my comrade. We survived some tough times together. I couldn't just stand by knowing his last meal might have been ruined. My god. Oh my... Oh! Alright, it's fine. Move. You need to go help Doleful right now. Wait, he's not even on this floor! Oh, that's... The ice being taken gives you an idea. Well... It might be why there was a wet spot, right? His analyzation is 5. Which means he has to be the one to analyze this. I think I'm fucked. I'm not gonna lie, I think we screwed up somehow.
I think this is it.
Yeah. Well, let's see. Preliminary. This is probably major. This is like a major clue. The forensic report says the toilet water contains batrachotoxin used in antiquity to poison arrows. Even a tiny dose of the neurotoxin can be lethal. Okay. I think I'm dead again. It was downtown went to the toilet. Yeah. It's not good for your girl, Nano.
Give up already.
Is there anything else? Oh, the wet floor. Wet spot in the trap room was water. Maybe someone tipped the flower vase or something. IDK. Guess. Tell everyone. Oh my god! I'm gonna have to do this again. How are you supposed to do everything on the second floor? Like, you have only 2 people up there. And I don't think you can switch between the floors. Yeah, I'm fucking cooked. No. Oh my god. Rowdy sucks. Her inference is 1. I cry. I honestly don't know what to do. His inspection range is 1. Oh my god. There are stairs on the map. See, I thought that, but I don't think you can. Watch. Yeah, the change floor thing doesn't work when you're in this view. So I don't think you can. Yeah, oh man. And you can't assist the people that you can't intervene with. So we're gonna, yeah, I'm gonna have to redo this again. Shoot, this is a really, like, very, very strict in terms of, like, getting all the information. Phantom Criminal Preposterous. All they did was set the door to close before by using a trip of some sort of slide. Wow! Are you just not supposed to get all the keywords. Because,
Oh my god!
like, I feel like I really went out of my way to collect the keywords, and I might be getting punished. Okay, well, we did waste a few turns. Holy shit, man. Alright, give me, I'm gonna go on a 5-minute break, you guys. When I come back, we're gonna try this again. So please sit tight, and I will BRB.
Oh my god!
Where are you?
Okay, I am back again.
Oh my god!
We are going from turn 1 again. Which is wild. Okay, infer. And use armor to assist. This is really tight. I'm curious to see how downtown is gonna get out of this. Okay, let's preliminary. Alright, great. So now Techie. Nothing to get out of, she's innocent. Now, Nano. She went to the bathroom, which is so suspicious. Like, we know that the bathroom is related. We know that the bathroom is related to the rest of the crime. Okay. So, yeah, let's have him. Go here and then analyze. Right, traps set by the culprit. So I think we make sure that we disarm this trap. That's probably the most important thing. Let's haul her ass all the way over there. I'm definitely surprised at how tight everything is. Like, they really... You kind of have to min-max your movement in order to get past this, which is nuts. Right, so he's gonna move in there. He can be within 3, so 1, 2, 3. Inspects. And then she can move. There. Inspect. That is everybody, so investigate. Yeah, Renegade has no problem taking out the trap. We are going to map move him so that he can inspect that next time. There are 2 keywords over there that I want her to hit, so let's just map her in there. And then... Oh my god, this stupid scene. Thanks, Doleful.
聞かなかった。もう残留しめ君が成長すれば。
Great. Then on floor 2,
僕が解決しましょう。
we'll go here and
僕にご用ですか。
inspect.
肉体労働は苦手なんて言ってられません。なんか用か。どうかしたのか。俺の勘に任せときな。これは。
Great. Oh, I still haven't done something with him, right? Oh, I still haven't moved. That's everybody, I think. Alright, Gourmet took that one out. Oh my god! It's possible to put them on the tile too early! Wow! Oh my god! Okay. Holy sh... This is a hard-ass game!
僕でよければ頑張ります。
合点承知である。どうかしたのか。そう、武装探偵。助立ちに参上せん。
何かよ。協力し合ってこそ探偵っしょ。なんか用か。どうかしたのか。俺の五感は髪の毛一本身のやり。
Alright, it's like a puzzle. We just have to figure out the puzzle. Okay. So wait, did we get Techie? Did.
僕が解決しましょう。僕が解決しましょう。ネジ一つだって見逃しません。これは。
I mean, I feel like downtown would be too obvious. Because of the bathroom thing. I'm more inclined to think that this is... I don't think it's downtown or posh. Because they have too much stuff linked to them. I could see it being gourmet or doleful. But again, I don't think that we're gonna catch the culprit. I don't think we're gonna catch the culprit until the end of the game. Okay, so that looks good. Is this board minigame hard or just poorly explained? I think it's just hard. Part of my issue, the first couple failures were, because it's been about 2 weeks since I had the tutorial. So I think if you just sat down in one sitting to play this, you'd be stumbling a little bit less than I am. However, some of this seems to be trial by fire. Like, I couldn't quite figure out how the traps worked until, well, we basically lost because of the traps 3 times now. It's just a new system and a new game, that's all. So let's analyze. That advances the, You have to make sure that you're analyzing everything that's important at all times. Sheesh. Okay, so there's still her. So, he's gonna leave the room, and then how many turns does it take him to get there? It's like, he goes like there, and then he's there. So like, do I have enough time to actually move her to do something useful? I don't think I do. Armor Detective, we already moved. Oh, he's intervenable. He's not. I should have analyzed with Rowdy. I hope that we don't get punished for that. That would be kind of whack if we did, but I really hope we don't get punished for that. Alright. Inspect. We just preliminary often. Very, very often. Okay, he's happy. Doleful. Doleful's movement is 8. So he's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And he's gonna run into it next time. But his inference is 4, which means if I time her inspecting it on the same turn of him getting there, which would be next turn, which means I need to move her across the map now. Which means I wasted a turn with her, which is what I'm concerned about. Okay, well. It looks like there's one solution to do all this, but anyways. What's happening on floor 1 again? I need to... We're gonna skip through the doleful scene for like the 5th time. Okay. Well done. Ding 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 ding. Ding ding ding. Map a movementa. He will get that keyword. And she will go there. Oh my god, I haven't been on Genshin in like a week. Maybe more. I've been very neglectful of Genshin. And it's literally not that I don't want to play it. I just am always playing something else. Okay, wait, incompetent? Oh, I can still move it. Okay. I think that's it, right? Armor Detective cannot do anything. She dispels that. At the start of a new region? I mean, I explored the new region quite a bit. Okay, he's gonna inspect. She is also gonna inspect.
どったの？ 何かよ？どのあたり調べればいいわけ？
Now I don't have much to do with him, so I think I'm just gonna analyze. His analyzation is 3, which is actually not terrible. What's going on here? So this is the turn that Doleful's gonna run into the trap, so I have to then... I have to infer. And with you... Wait, do I have something high level to analyze? No, not yet. Before I move him, what's preliminary? Detective emblem? Definitely a bit. Camera feed overlooks the spot where the doorstop was. This means you could tamper with it without getting caught. Yes! Okay, wait. So... that means he can start helping her. Okay, yeah, I like that. The song is such a fucking bop. Okay. Is armor? Yeah, armor's good. This one? She's not doing anything. Alright. Did I do Rowdy already? I did. Okay. It was Robin with Nosferatu in the kitchen. Why are you bringing up Awakening? Alright, it's fine. Investigate. Help me, Doleful! Yes! Okay, wait, we're doing way better this time. It's the most impeccable strategy. Do you remember how upset I was? Okay, she's gonna investigate next turn. This point... it's actually... yeah, if I infer right now... it's gonna break this turn, which will be helpful. Okay. And then in the meantime, we analyze some shit like this. It's just water? Something happened to the trap room to make it wet. Okay, map move in here, please. Can you analyze? It was Benedict. Gazing upon the fridge has me famished. Wait, perchance the culprit? Caving to their cravings, absconded with a morsel or two. Wait, that gave us access to Workaholic Detective? Are you for real? Okay. Alright. Alright, I think that's everybody. Alright. Investigate! Okay, wait, what is this? A phantom criminal? Preposterous. All they did was set the door to close beforehand by using a trick of some sort. How sly. Okay, no, wait. That's another one that... okay. So there's a few things left to investigate. We need to inspect. Right, now we know that the door is crooked. He's not in it, is he? Like, I actually can't see. This angle is so ass. You actually can't... oh my god. There's something to inspect. No. There's something to analyze, I think. No, just kidding. Okay, so what we do with him is actually map movement all the way in here. Wait. Wait. Her inference is 2. Can I make it to that door? I can't. Does that mean she just dies? Wait, if that happens, I legitimately don't know what I'm supposed to do. We might have to retry again. Because this game is fucking hard. Okay, wait, what's happening here? So we're gonna go here. This thing's, it's a 9. His inference is 5. My assistance is 6. So this should be easy peasy, right? Use assist. What's downtown doing? I'm worried that what's-her-face is gonna kill herself. Inspection. And then you are gonna move to here. Okay. I appreciate the help, Incompetent. Thanks to you, we now know that the culprit took the ice from the tray. Alcoholic. Oh, we already read this. So I use them. I think I use everybody I can, right? I guess I didn't move her. Although moving with her at this point doesn't really matter. You have a second idea for the ice? She's dead. Oh my goodness! Wow! Okay, so what do they want you to do about that? Man! Oh my goodness.
緒に頑張ろう。
つまり
なんかよか。
Oh, the ice melted and that's how the door closed on its own.
どうかしたのか。
That's genius.
怪しい匂いがプンプンしやがる。どうされましたか。どうされましたか。この足でもできる限りは調べ。これは槍。
恐れ入るよ。どうかしたのか。この辺りを探せばいいのだろう。
何かよ。先輩も一緒に調べない。
Oh, man. It feels very, very restrictive in terms of what you're allowed to do. So it's like they want the player to try and fail, which is not good.
イエーイ。
Okay.
どうされましたか。僕にご用ですか。何、僕にご用ですか。なんか用か。なんか用か。検証？よくわかんねえが、やってやるぜ。
Okay. I think that's everybody, right? Okay. So this one.
僕にご用ですか。この足でもできる限りは調べますよ。これは。
Okay. You're the one that's gonna save Doleful, so hightail it over there. But you can't do it until specifically the turn that he's gonna pass over it, or else he'll die. Okay. Oh my god, it's time for this again.
頑張ります。先生曰く調査こそが探偵の。
At least there's a fast forward.
聞かなかった。もう君が成長すれば。
Got the doleful yelp.
何かよ。
Alright. Let's go get those keywords.
合点承知である。
Is that everyone? I think it is. Alright, Gourmet takes it out. Alright. So this is the turn where Doleful's gonna disarm, so move Rowdy and Infer. There's this. So you are gonna move down here and analyze. Yeah. If I stand on this side and infer, I think I'll be able to get it to the door, and that way I'm not blocked. I literally lost because I stood on the other side of the point last time. That's pretty ridiculous. Okay. Forward. Great. She can still move. There's not really a point in moving her, but fine. Alright, Doleful will help Rowdy. That's a 5. So the two of them together can take out the trap. Alright. When the time comes, of course. Okay. So I think on this turn is when I have to... It's in versus 3 versus 2, meaning she can take this out by herself over the next 2 turns. Like, what is this angle? Can he analyze? There should be something... What if I move him in here? And then analyze this. That gives us control of Workaholic, right? Yeah. Okay. So then he's gonna go here and assist. And Workaholic. Oh, he's already King, thank you for the raid. Hi. We analyze something. Thanks for the raid, King. What were you up to today? We're playing it. Fun board game, visual novel, mystery, murder mystery. Can I preliminary this? Calling it a night. Have a good night, man. Okay. Man. This is the very first investigation, and I've died, like, I think 5 times. Hard game is really fucking hard. That's it. Okay.
的に考えましょう。
I see we are continuing Process of Elimination. Yes. We were playing League and losing a lot, but it's okay. Aww. Who are you playing in League these days, King? Okay, wait, this one's down to 3. Okay. So let's infer. Okay. Oh, really? The game sound cut out? That is probably a capture card issue. Let's give it a refresh. Are we better now? Thank you for letting me know, Bubble Wand. I appreciate that. Also, if you guys are coming in with King's Raid and you don't know me, I am LPT, Pangy, Lord Pangtong, Paul. A man of many names. I play a lot of different genres, but mainly JRPGs and visual novels. And we are currently playing Process of Elimination for PS4. So, I love me a good murder mystery, and this game is providing a lot of things that I enjoy. Okay. So what's left to do on this floor? There is currently nothing to analyze. Works now. Excellent. So we might move him back in this general direction. And we might map him also its general direction. So she's gonna go to the trap. Which means we need to infer. However, we need her to inspect. Okay, the crooked doors. I probably could have analyzed that last turn. It'll be fine. We still have 4 turns left. Can I move everybody? I didn't move him. Although, at this point, moving isn't. A toxin such as this is elementary for a descendant of the Pinkertons like myself. So wait, we did get info. We're gonna get the keyword with downtown. Yep. Techie detective, where you at? Can you analyze the crooked door? Oh, I don't need to do it with him. Wait, that's great. Okay, so here's what I propose. Do we have somebody that isn't doing anything? We do. Armor detective. Armor detective, analyze the doors. Eureka! The bowed hinge is what makes this door so obstinate. But who bent it, and wherefore? Mayhaps it was opened and shut. A main one too many? Oh my god. Okay. So I need her to help him? Holy shit! How many turns do I have? Are we on 3 left? This is gonna be really close. I might miss that keyword. Well, actually, wait. Let's do the math. This is 12 remaining. His inference is 4, and her assistance is 7. So this turn, it will go down to 8. Which means next turn, they will be able to take it out together. Okay. Meaning I'm gonna haul his ass over here, and we're gonna investigate that on the next turn. And then he needs to be in here. Holy crap, this is so tight. I don't have anything to analyze, right? It's all been analyzed. Jesus Christ. Okay. Investigate. Oh, wait, she picked up the point by herself? I did not know that that could happen. Alright, so she's inspecting. Turn our attention to this. Let's have Rowdy assist. No, she can't. Oh, fuck! I forgot you can't assist! No! You can't assist people that you... Oh, that's not... Oh...
どうされましたか？この足でもできる限りを調べますよ。これは。
Okay. These, oh my god, so you have to analyze that with Techie, which means you have to inspect that with, Rowdy. Oh my god, there is 0 room for not knowing something. You have to know what to do. I think we lose again. Man. Oh. That's... Oh, man. That is very questionable game design.
実験を始めましょうか。何か妙ですね。科学的に考えましょう。
Wait. Yeah, we're gonna be off by 1 turn. Dude. God. The poison murder weapon was small enough to flush and would need to be sharp. Was it her? She was in the trap room and she has the means. Wait, maybe we're fine, maybe we're fine? Using the camera's blind spot, switching ice in as a doorstop. Anyone in the trap room could have done it, but how would they get the door to shut? Okay, I guess that means we're okay? Huh? I know Bookworm's like resting in her room, but where's that dummy armor and techie? They got wrapped up in something. Don't worry about them. Apart from that, this should be everyone. The detectives gather in the living room as per my request. There's no going back now. Will you be alright on your own? I can offer my assistance if need be. It's fine. Solving this case is my responsibility. You've matured so much I can hardly recognize you. Best of luck, Watto. I'll sit this one out as much as possible. With that, Holmes moves away from me. I give her my thanks in my head. Now all that's left is to get this done. It's up to me to reverse this gruesome tragedy. Thanks for coming, everyone. I've gathered you all here to reveal the truth of Mystic's so-called Phantom Killer. So, who is it? Is there really some kind of ghost inside the manor? Calm down, Doleful. It's true this case was baffling in more ways than one, but as it turns out, there was no phantoms involved. Rather, the murderer was a regular human, one with decidedly ill intent. I am well aware that there were no phantoms involved. Cease this half-witted nonsense at once. What's paramount is that we determine how the culprit poisoned Mystic and close the door without being captured on film. Naturally, I've expertly deduced that the deed was done using the flower vase. However, I've yet to understand how the door was shut. The method was quite simple, actually. There wasn't any need to shut it manually because the door closes on its own. However, something was needed to temporarily prop it open, something quite familiar to us. What are you going on about? Explain it in no layman's terms, if you please. The culprit needed something to act as a doorstop. In order to get this item, they decided to ransack the fridge. They decided to ransack the fridge. Doing so was vital to make this trick work. Incompetence on the right track. I didn't catch it myself, but the culprit ransacking the fridge served an important goal. Starving us out, right? I mean, what else could it be? No, if that was their intention, they would have done this a long time ago. With the addition of security cameras, it'd be too risky to bother sabotaging our food supply. The culprit had an entirely different motive. You're saying that, but what the hell are you getting at? Why hit the fridge if it wasn't about the grub? It was to divert our attention elsewhere. What the culprit was truly after was ice. ice. What for? Because the culprit needed something solid. Something that over time would disappear. There's only one thing the ice could have been used for. It's a doorstop. That's right. The ice was used as a substitute doorstop. A doorstop? You mean like that little thingamajig in the trap room? Yep, if you recall, we placed a little wooden block there yesterday to keep the door from closing and setting off the trap. On camera, it seemed as if the doorstop had somehow been removed at the time of the crime, but that's not entirely true. So, I would just like to point out, first of all, Nano, shoutouts, you figured out the ice doorstop trick. Second of all, I think it was Workaholic said so it was her. I'm assuming he's referring to Downtown or Posh. But it seems like my theory about the game not revealing a killer could be wrong. Like, this actually could end up being a conclusive thing. You see, the culprit had already swapped out that wooden block and replaced it with ice. How could you tell? Sure, it was damp near the doorway, but how could you, one, make such a distinction with all the blood spraying? It was all thanks to the security camera. Look closely at the feed of the trap room. Right before the crime, you'll notice a reflection at the bottom of the door. The ice had likely begun to melt into a puddle. That's what clued me into the fact that the doorstop had been replaced. Okay, so next question. How did the culprit replace the doorstops without being seen on camera? Or is that too meta? By swapping the doorstop with ice, it would inevitably melt over time, eventually causing the door to shut. I suspect the culprit used a thermos of some kind in order to transport the ice. But ice doesn't take long to melt, even in a thermos, so the culprit had to trash the fridge moments before the crime. A solid theory, I'm inclined to agree. While examining the fridge after it had been ransacked, I noted something odd about the ice tray. There should have been plenty of water left by the melted ice, but the lack thereof suggests that the ice tray was emptied prior to its removal. Goodness, you examined the refrigerator's contents after they had been so thoroughly strewn about? What an impressive effort! Compared to my daily grind, it was nothing. I'd consider this a specialty of mine, frankly. One sec, would the door really close on its own if the stopper was, like, gone? I'm staying on the second floor. I'm staying on the second floor, same as the trap room. But my door totally doesn't do that. Oh, the frame. Yeah, that struck me as odd too. But that was actually another simple trick designed to throw us off. Again, but how? The culprit utilized subtle misdirection. See, what they did was... make the doors harder to open and close. They tweaked the second floor doors to make them harder to move, assuming we'd write it off as the manor being poorly built. Doleful, you spent a while examining the doorways, so I'm sure you noticed, right? Yeah, it wasn't the doors that were poorly constructed. The hinges that allow them to open and close had been bent. That's why they require extra force to move. They messed up the hinges? Like, what even? Why go to all that effort just to make the doors hard to open? Obviously Downtown! Because if you thought your door doesn't close by itself, it's because you had effed up hinges, and they normally do close by themselves, and that's what this one did. It'll be faster to show you in person. Let's go examine the trap room upstairs. Or listen to Peggy-chan right now explain it in 2 simple sentences. We entered the trap room just as I had requested. The door had been repaired. The door's been fixed, but why? I see. So this is what Armor and Techie have been up to. Yeah, I asked them to do some repairs. The hinges are properly aligned too. That is to say, they aren't crooked at all, unlike the ones on the rest of this floor. Was as Lady Bookworm said, this door shared the same dimensions as those of the guest rooms. Right. Earlier, I asked these two to take a door from another room and reattach it here. Of course, its hinges were bent, as Doleful pointed out, so I had Techie repair it. Now it should work as originally intended. The east-facing entrance is open, so we'll be alright if we close this one. Downtown, could you please take your hand off the door? Sure. Downtown gingerly removes her hand, and then the door begins to shut, just as we had seen on camera earlier. What on earth? From the very start, the doors on the second floor were all designed to shut on their own. I understand that much, but how did we manage to overlook such a simple fact? It is odd. No matter how bent the hinges on the other rooms are, you would think we'd have noticed that the doors are self-closing. That's exactly it. The sense that something was off in the entire crux of this mystery. What do you mean? The culprit utilized a number of subtle psychological suggestions to divert our attention from their little trick. First, they cited shoddy workmanship as the reason the second floor doors were so difficult to open, which caused us to gloss over the actual details. Wait. Did a character actually say that to us? If they did, that would be a massive tip-off. I also remember a conversation about the doors, but I don't know exactly who would have said, oh, it's just shitty workmanship. Who would say that? Posh would say that. I think we can trust Armor, Techie, Workaholic, and I want to say Doleful. I think those are the only people I trust. Rosen. Yes, I do trust you, Rosen. I'm pretty suspicious. I would say my number one suspect is Downtown, but I'm thinking that she might have just gotten caught up in something that happened, and she didn't actually do it. We don't know how this game is gonna handle. Are we actually gonna file this down and make a deduction as to who did this? I don't know. Also, it's worth pointing out that some characters are getting less screen time / background. Will we make deductions, or will the game decide for us? I think the game will decide for us. I think this is like Danganronpa. I mean, we can make the deductions before the game reveals it, though. That's part of the fun. I I do think gourmet, posh. Oh, I think they will make us answer questions. Yes, because they've been doing that so far with the trial. Well, this isn't a trial. But you know what I mean. The discussion about the event, we are definitely having to piece things together ourselves. What's weird about this, though, is... Okay, so there's like a trust meter, which wasn't explained. I wonder what happens if that gets too low. Is that just like your HP? Or do you get less influence? Like, what is that? I don't actually know. I'm gonna go get more almond wine and then we're gonna continue this. Okay, hi. I heard if our trust meter reaches 100%, we're able to host secret meetings in the toilet. Oh, I'm glad that that's becoming immortalized as a meme. Last night's Among Us session was so good. After we discovered the trap in the room, they casually had a doorstop repaired, obfuscating the fact that the door closed on its own. Okay, wait. Okay, wait. Who put the doorstop? Fuck, oh my god. If only my short-term memory was slightly better. This was literally yesterday. The funniest part about that was Storm opening the door immediately after you finished. Doorstop was Downtown's idea. Was it really? Oh my god. Nano, it's getting really hard to defend her. Ring the alarm and send... Oh my god, not all these words. She said something about siblings and having to keep the doors open, but she has no privacy. You're right, that was literally the conversation. So she supplied the doorstop. She went to the bathroom to dispose of evidence. Wait, Ava also was the first culprit. A coincidence? I think not.
Like, yeah.
Okay, maybe because it seems like this is all really pointing towards downtown. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want it to be her. And then after the deed was done, they had the door broken down, effectively hiding the evidence. After the while, the culprit has all the while, the culprit has continuously influenced our actions and perception through everyday conversation. And her power is conversing. Oh my god, the game knows that we know. Thinking back, each comment they made had entirely manipulated our train of thought and logic. No, honestly, Rosen, I wanted it to be Gourmet mad at Mystic Detective for taking over her job as chef. That's literally what I wanted. We've been playing into the hands of this alleged phantom, a person who hid their murderous intent behind an easygoing facade. It's the very same individual who blamed the doors on shoddy construction, who suggested both the doorstop and for us to break the door open. The culprit could only be one person. No! Nano! I'm sorry. I really don't want it to be her. But here's what's weird. If we decide that she did it, what happens to her? And does that mean she's the quartering duke? Like, Downtown Detective, you're the phantom killer who murdered Mystic Detective. Lady Downtown, you indict her as Sir Mystic Slayer? Yeah, nice try there, bub. You're as crap at investigating as I am. Come on, Downtown, tell him. Let him know he's blowing a whole bunch of hot air. Yeah, both of Nano... Wait, Nano, who's third best girl? Posh, I guess, right? Who's also probably gonna be guilty at some point. I mean, duh, that's so obvious. I've got the most F-tier reasoning skills here, and you legit think I'm the culprit? You're being way desperate to get a laugh. Like, sorry the culprit used all that stuff I said against us, but you can't go pinning the blame on me because of that. Not cool, dude. Let me ask you, incompetent, are you really ready to treat someone like a killer, just based on your own speculations? Downtown's stone-cold gaze silences me on the spot. Now there's a look that could kill. Am I facing the genuine hostility of a murderer? Or of someone willing to take the life of another? Of course, the culprit would be on edge. If they're caught, then everything they've done up till now has been for nothing. This is the reality of solving a murder case. It's essentially the same as a death sentence. I've always dreamed of being a detective, but I wasn't prepared to corner someone like this. My legs tremble as I nearly retract my accusation, but no, there's no way I can back down now. Plus, you blame me for suggesting we break down the door, but what choice was there? You actually think that means I did it? Like, get real. How about you mellow out and think up some other theories, Kay? I'll even pinch in. I'm not retracting my accusation. I know you did it, Downtown. The things you said are only one factor. I didn't want to believe it either, so I tried considering every alternative. But the longer I turned it over in my head, the clearer it became that it could only be you. Jeez, just back off, dude. You want to point fingers? Then dig up some evidence and show us. But if all you're here to do is talk shit, why don't you go get a blog or something? Remember when Posh said the poison used to kill Mystic was in the flower vase the whole time? Literally anyone could have put it in there. So where is your proof I did it? Explain it in a way a dumb blonde like me can understand. Fine. I'll start with the murder weapon that was used on Mystic then. The poison Posh found in the broken vase was only meant to distract us. Remember, this is Mystic we're talking about. Someone as brilliant as him would have been on guard against any threats, yet he ignored it completely. Which means the broken vase was a red herring. The broken vase was just a red herring. It was intentionally placed there to throw us off the trail of how Mystic was actually poisoned. I beg your pardon? Are you suggesting that I, the 5th highest ranking member of the DA, was misled by a red herring? Yes, I am. You grew flustered after becoming a suspect, making you a vulnerable asset in the murderer's scheme. Oh, that's not... Though, considering the nature of this case, perhaps the culprit anticipated that whoever wound up under suspicion would panic. After all, contaminated water wouldn't have been capable of poisoning anyone, no matter how much time passes. Come again? Have you forgotten the vases that are placed throughout the manor, many of which are emitting toxic gas? Upon analysis, I concluded that the neurotoxin in the water wasn't particularly volatile. In other words, it couldn't evaporate to fill a room. That's exactly it, Techie. The poison involved in this morning's fight between Armor and Rowdy differed from that found at the crime scene. Why are we under bot attack at this very moment? When prepping the poison for the trap room, the culprit likely chose one with low volatility on purpose so they wouldn't have to inhale it. After discovering the vases emitting toxic gas, it's only natural to think the same poison was part of the crime. Our assumptions were used against us. Wow, if this really is Downtown, she is super smart. Then tell me, what method was used to assail Mystic? The cameras reveal nothing, do they not? Actually, they did catch the murder weapon, because Downtown always has it with her. What? Oh! Wait, you guys! Oh my god! Remember? Downtown hugged him! For no reason! It's her nails! Why? Why, Downtown? Why? We need Armin? No, Armin's for Gourmet. Wait, I think you can even do it without... It's not... I think it's a BTTV emote. You're thinking this, right? What? Dude, what are you even saying? Like, seriously, what? Oh! Yes, this.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it's gotta be your nails. And hugged. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. If you're so sure of yourself, then show us already. Show everyone the weapon I used to kill Mystic. The murder weapon used by Downtown was...
Allow me to cut through those words!
Your nails. You're always painting them, and in this instance, your false nail served as the murder weapon. That was the Phantom Killer's trick. Color drains from Downtown's face in an instant. She must have been confident that she wouldn't get caught. As it so happened, this case was hiding yet another exceptional trick. Had we approached things in terms of how the weapon was concealed, we may not have realized the horrifying truth of what the weapon was. Downtown sharpened her nail into the shape of a knife, applied a neurotoxin to the tip like polish, and then used it to stab Mystic. The poison was batrachotoxin, so potent it could kill via skin contact alone. Piercing flesh and hitting a vein would be more than enough. By incorporating the weapon into her personal style, Downtown managed to wield it in plain sight. But wait a second, Competent. Doing her nails would be part of her morning routine, no? If she applied poison then, it would have surely dried up by the time of the crime. Plus, irrespective of how close-knit the DA may be, I don't think a seasoned veteran like Mystic would let his guard down so easily. How exactly did Downtown manage to stab Mystic with her nail? Downtown utilized subtle manipulation methods on us over the past 3 days to answer both of your questions. Thinking back, Downtown typically did her nails during meals, right? We can all imagine her doing it. Yeah. Which is why Mystic didn't think twice when she began applying the poison while standing right next to him. What? So when Downtown was painting her nails on camera... Correct, she was reapplying any polish. She wasn't reapplying any polish. She was coating her nail in the murder weapon, in poison. Nobody would ever assume the person right next to them was putting poison on their nails. But sometimes it's hardest to see what's right under your nose. Of course, we didn't notice her as she boldly prepared her scheme in plain sight. Remember, Downtown has the tendency to get in our personal space too. Hugging Mystic after his big discovery wouldn't be out of character for her. He didn't seem the type to complain if her nails drew some blood either. Oh yeah, I totally just dig my nails into someone when I'm hugging them. No. After that, she created the perfect alibi, waiting patiently from the living room. As the poison took effect, the ice melted and the door closed shut. Wait a moment. Let us suppose that Downtown is indeed the culprit. Was my fleeing the scene of the crime a mere coincidence then? What would she have done had I not fled the trap room? Well, that's because Posh found a hole in my theory. Downtown's plan required Mystic to be alone. What would her plan have been if she couldn't separate him from everyone else? So, I don't think we know the answer to this. And also, wouldn't she just assume that Posh would die too? Still can't finish the job, I see. Renegade, who had been keeping silent this whole time, steps forward with a smug grin. I'll throw you a lifeline. Consider it a treat for working so hard. Are you implying you know how the culprit managed to isolate Mystic? Sure am. It was almost too easy. Renegade fishes a D-pad from his pocket and then waves it back and forth teasingly. Seeing this, Posh's face turns bright scarlet and she begins shouting at him in anger. Why, you! Return my D-pad this instant! Don't tell me you were the one who stole it earlier, too! Earlier? Posh quickly covers her mouth with regret. Her reaction makes it obvious that it wasn't the first time her D-pad had been stolen. Considering her usual hauteur, I can imagine it's difficult for her to admit such a thing. See, just swipe the girl's D-pad and she'll go running. It's simple as that. Mystic messaged our D-pads right before dying, yeah? Just imagine how flustered she'd feel after realizing hers had suddenly gone missing. She bolted out of the trap room to go searching for it. Hate to admit it, but Pasha's rueful expression proves that Renegade's theory is spot on. Her actions had been manipulated, as had everything. Like Incompetent's been saying, with the right touch, you can wrap around anyone around your finger. Easy peasy for a smooth talker like Downtown. I'm on board with your train of thought here, Incompetent, but I'd prefer to just enjoy the ride. You can take care of the sweet nothings. True to his words, Renegade steps back. I turn to address Downtown once again. This time, I'll definitely get her to confess. If you have any counter-arguments, Downtown, go on and say them. You've been a huge help to me ever since we came to this island. Personally, I would love for my theory to be disproven. Please, I only want you to be honest with us. So, like, where's your evidence? Polish? Poison nail polish? You should try getting into creative writing. Too bad. It's just a waste of energy if you've got nothing to back it up. You keep going on about this and that and blah blah blah. I'm sick of you and your crazy talk. You want to do me like this? Then show me some proof. How about you come take a look at my nails? If you got it all figured out, there should still be some trace of poison left over, right? Oh, there wouldn't actually. Batrachotoxin is extremely lethal. False nails or not, keeping it on your person for hours would be too great of a risk. Then you've got zero evidence. God, you really are delusional. Way to grasp the straws, bro. Actually, I can prove that you managed to dispose of the murder weapon. Your luck ran dry when you bumped into me when I exited the shower, before you were able to destroy the evidence. Downtown was hurrying somewhere to dispose of the poison. She was headed to... Wait, how is the shower room and the toilets different? After administering the neurotoxin on Mystic, you rushed to the toilet to flush your nail and the poison on it down the drain. That's why a nail was missing on your index finger when you returned to the living room. I didn't think much of it at the time. Did the game point that out, by the way? I don't remember that. But bumping into and speaking with me took away your chance to apply a new nail. You originally planned to do so in the bathroom, but since your alibi hinged on you watching the footage, you left right after flushing the nail. Analysis confirmed traces of batrachotoxin in the toilet water. There's no question our mischievous little phantom is to blame. Care to explain yourself, Downtown? I didn't. Huh? I said I didn't take my nail off, okay? Quit dogpiling on me already. Can anyone besides Incompetent prove that I did? Well, anyone? Turns to Armor, but he shakes his head vigorously. I do apologize. My memory is somewhat hazy. See? You're the only witness, Incompetent. You could just make up whatever false accusations you wanted. Do the cameras show me missing a nail? No. Then you seriously need to check yourself. Downtown steadily moves toward me with a ferocious look on her face. She's desperately trying to talk her way out of this, but there's only one more step I need to take to refute her. This is no time to ease up. If my account alone won't suffice, I know someone who will. The person with the best memory in the Detective Alliance. Bookie? I'm about to contact the girl in question via D-pad with a voice when a voice interrupts. Hello, what are you all quiet for? Your giant witch hunt finally ran out of steam? If you don't have conclusive evidence, then do us all a favor and just share my eyewitness account, the girl announced, glowering at her mortal adversary. Huh? Bookworm? What are you doing here? Bookworm wears her usual calm, unaffected aura, having swept away any traces of weakness. Her adoptive father, Mystic Detective, was killed in this very room. Simply entering it must have been unimaginably difficult. Bookworm, are you alright? You don't need to stay in here. Let's talk outside. Don't patronize me. I am a detective as well. How could I remove myself from the situation when I hold the key to this court conundrum? Said the girl, her lips curling into a crooked smile. Oh, you got the key, do ya? Sick. What kind of evidence did you find, huh? I saw you twice today. First at breakfast, and then immediately following the incident, when you carried me to my room. That was when I noticed you were missing one of your pretty matching nails. The one with your right index finger, said the girl in a pointed manner. Oh my god. It was actually on her character sprite too. That's such a gag. Oh, you probably just, I don't know, mistook that for something else? Everyone knows how comprehensive my memory is. This is no mistake. It could be that Downtown carried Bookworm to her room so that she could find a private place to reapply her missing nail. You can fool the camera, but you can't fool the human eye. There's no talking yourself out of this one, Downtown. Downtown lets out a miserable groan. She isn't defending herself. Now's my chance to recap the events and press her for a confession. The case of the Phantom Killer began the moment we arrived on this island. No, perhaps even before that. From the start, Downtown made her personality known, giving us the impression of a bubbly, touchy-feely fashionista who always made time for her nails. She then casually remarked that the doors on the second floor were badly built and readily provided the doorstop that was vital to her gambit. Everything in place for today, she slipped the ice-filled thermos into her pocket, headed down upstairs, and awaited her moment to strike. Once Mystic shared his discovery, she hugged him like usual before stabbing him with her poison nail. I'm positive she never saw it coming. He never saw it coming even. Then she swapped the doorstop for ice as she fled the scene. Out of a variety of sizes, she selected one that would melt when poison took effect. How did she do that without the camera seeing it? All the evidence had to do then... All she had to do then was flush the nail and the evidence would be gone. And her plan hit a snag when she bumped into me on her way to the toilet. This delay led her to prioritize establishing an alibi. Thus, she appeared in the living room with the missing nail, unwittingly sealing her fate. The culprit of this case was no phantom. Rather, she used her social skills to create a certain conception of herself, camouflaging the murder weapon and her intent to kill. So there you have it, the reality of this horrific case. If you've got any objections, Downtown, now's the time. They mentioned that the camera can't see that angle. Okay. There's a long, pregnant pause. Then, as if shattering the silence. Fine, fine, you got me. I give, dude. Yeah, it's me, the Phantom Killer who murdered Mr. Detective. I'm like super sorry for putting you guys through all this. Her usual carefree attitude, Downtown finally confesses to the crime. At last, Downtown confesses to the murder of Mystic Detective. Though without a hint of hesitation, she continues on bubbly as ever. Well, what are you gonna do now? I'm the killer, so how do you want to handle this? Tie me up with a rope or something? Oh, and by the way, Incompetent was right. The poison manicure is kind of my signature method. So, leaving my hands free? Bad idea. Right, Puddle? Oh, I know. If you want, I can give you guys a little tutorial on how I work with Quit jerking us around! Rowdy lunges towards downtown, her hand clenched tight. Rowdy! Yep, we finished Fata Morgana a couple weeks ago. I grab her hand quickly, narrowly intercepting the blow. Had I been a second later, Rowdy's fist would have pummeled downtown. Don't stop me, pal. She murdered Old Man Mystic. Damn piece of trash. Downtown could still be armed with poison. I understand how you feel, but provoking her is dangerous. We need to stay calm and listen to what she has to say. Fine. Sorry I got so heated, boss. Downtown. I heard from Workaholic, your best friend was murdered by the Quartering Duke, right? Does that have something to do with all this? Are you really working for the Duke now? You still have that much faith in me, huh? Man, what a bleeding heart. Oh, that's not her voice. You remind me of Miyuki when she was alive. Too nice to others, super wimpy, yet stubbornly persistent. And a total patsy for believing in a loser like me. Downtown? Downtown laughs in a deep, unfamiliar tone, a smirk pulling at the corner of her lips. As if her usual bubbly persona had been mired in darkness, steadily sinking deeper and deeper into murky depths. It's true my friend died because of the Duke, but I don't resent him. On God, I'm actually kind of thankful. She was like always such a pain in the ass. Having her die was a huge load off. I was so over her being her crutch all the time. Anyways, after that, I accepted the Duke's offer and started killing people. It's way more fun than being a detective. I'm like addicted. Addicted? What are you saying? What kind of reasoning is that? Yeah, we all get it, okay? I am the worst in all that. Murder is bad, life isn't a toy. You can't take your own life. Heard it all before. What about people out there who live to kill? There isn't a soul in the world who's like that. Yeah, there is. You're looking at her. Ever since I was born, I've never felt alive. The quiet made me anxious, so I always had to be chatting. But that anxiety never went away. But then, when someone died right in front of me, I was all like, oh my god, what a rush! For the first time ever, I wasn't suffocating. Piling up all those bodies in the research facility, now that was awesome. Like, I was legit feeling it. So wait, she did that too? You knew she was... Rosen, you literally told Nano she's either... she's either our ride or die or she's Juko. I'm not gonna lie. I thought she was our ride or die. What? A young girl like you, killing so many people, it just isn't possible. You seriously underestimate high schoolers, Gramps? I saw my chance, slipped a poison vase in the facility, and boom. One tiny move and voila. I was conducting a whole symphony of screams. It was like breathing for the first time in forever. How could you laugh over something so horrid? Doesn't it tear at your heart? I mean, when I killed them, my heart definitely did some flips. I've never bumped off that many people at once, obvi. So... why, in the future premonition, was Downtown also dead? The one that we're trying so hard to prevent. Also, I have a really bad feeling that when it comes for... it's punishment time! We're just gonna throw her to the target employee. We can save her in New Game Plus. But real talk, it's not about quantity, they're just randos. I only have one person in the whole world I want to protect, so screw everybody else. Even my pals at the research facility, even Mystic, and I liked the guy. She speaks as if she's having the time of her life. That unsettling smile, that bubbly voice, it's impossible to think it's all just a facade. I wish I could believe that it was, but here she is, amiable as ever. The same downtown I've always known. As much as I'd prefer otherwise, I can't avert my eyes from the true nature of the girl before me. Then why? I can't help but utter the question I desperately needed to know the answer to. Why did you comfort me when I was down? You're the culprit, yet you were still there for me. For the past 3 days, you've been happily helping us the entire time. If I truly remind myself of this friend you hated, that just makes it even harder for me to believe you would do any of this. How much of it was an act? Tell me the truth. Downtown remained silent. After a long pause, she lets out a sigh. Dope. I'm just random like that. I'll be straight, if you hadn't figured out the nail thing, I would have totally gotten off scot-free. Guess I decided to give you a little boost. Wait, did you think I was crushing on you? Sorry to be a buzzkill dude, but Little Miss Popular was your enemy all along. Surprise! Enough of this balderdash. Explain why it is you killed Mr. Detective this instant. Over 10 members remain, so why choose him as your sole target? My motivation was pretty simple. He already did his job, that's all. Did his job, you say? TBH, I was actually curious about the hidden passage myself. The whole flower vase thing was just to light a fire under your asses. I mean, if someone had died from that, it would have been whatevs, but you know. It does feel like she's lying to incompetent, you think? It was about... The Mystic was killed before he could reveal anything to us. Looks like your scheme failed. What a bummer, but you know what? Mystic actually did tell me right before I left the trap room. I'm the only one he told even. So, yeah, after that, it wasn't useful anymore. All his hard work sure paid off, for the other side, that is. Downtown Detective. Stay calm, Bookworm. I try to talk down Bookworm, who looks ready to leap at Downtown's throat. Can't believe Downtown got Mystic to tell her the location of the hidden passage. It must have been during the hug right before she fled. The cameras don't pick up sound, plus there was a blind spot. We'd been played all this time. Ransacking the fridge and starving you, poisoning, locking you in the trap room. There were tons of ways to go about it. So many ways to kill you guys, just like how the Duke killed Senior, and me with the staff. You're only still kicking because it suited us. Do you get it now? The Duke has all you goody-goody losers dancing in the palm of his hand. Also, okay, I don't know. We could end up killing her. And if that's the way this goes, she'll reveal that there are others among us that are working for the Duke. Or we leave her alive because she's the only one who knows the location of the passage. Everyone goes quiet. All along, the enemy's goal was to find the hidden passage. No wonder their focus wasn't on killing us. That was never their intention to begin with. I berate myself with every fiber of my being for not noticing sooner. So you know the location of the passage then. That simplifies things a bit. We'll get the intel out of you one way or another. Don't expect any mercy from us, Downtown Detective. Hey, that was pretty badass for a boring old fart like you. If I was just some dumb blonde, I'd like totally be falling for you. Little late in the game for that, though. Oh. Is she gonna kill herself? As she speaks, Downtown reaches into her sleeve and some kind of liquid splashes onto the floor. Within seconds, white steam begins rising from the ground. A chemical reaction? Everyone run! Downtown just created a poison gas! So true, Techie, you're totally right. If you don't dip, you're screwed, you know? Of course, the clock's ticking down anyway. Unless you manage to find that passage. Don't breathe it in, guys. A single breath could have serious long-term effects. I've gotta hurry and get out of here right now! The gas will fill the room in no time if we stay put. Along Z, I shall be your leader. Bosch rushes out of the room, blazing the path forward. As I attempt to follow her, I hear a certain someone's voice echoing through my head. Think nothing of it. It is, after all, human nature to protect your companions, is it not? But remember this, the trepidation within the heart of man often obscures these facts. I too was once imprisoned by it, committing a grave error as a result. Thus do I now hone my knowledge so as to better face the supernatural and for every deadlock there is a ray of hope to be found. It is vital that a detective of the will to defy fear and pursue the So the future he saw of downtown was her dying to poison. And the rest of them too, probably. Don't panic now. This is a vital moment for us to discover the truth. I mumble as if trying to convince myself. Shouldn't you be running? Your toad's gonna die, dude. Making too much of a show about trying to kill us. It's more like you actually want us to empty the room. Hidden passageway may be our only means of escape. If you're trying to force us out of this room, that could only mean that it's in this room. The room houses a mechanism to open it. It's obvious given how focused Mystic was about searching here. Wow, nice imagination, dude. So, how can you get to the passageway from here, huh? Come on, tell me. I don't think it's hidden in this room, actually. Mystic asked us to gather in the living room, not here in the trap room. There must have been a reason for this. If he found the mechanism here, but asked everyone to gather elsewhere, there could only be one explanation. The trap room's mechanism opens a hidden passageway in the living room. It must be in the living room. The mechanism in the trap room opens a passageway there. It's that random bit of brick! Why is that there? As for the mechanism itself, there's also probably just one possibility. The hidden passage is only revealed when... Wait. The door is closed and the trap is active? Is the same thing, is it not? This I actually don't know. It's all dependent on the trap itself. The passage is designed to only be revealed when the spikes are activated. That's why you made us run. The living room is the last place any of us would flee to. If everyone cleared out, no one would be able to find the passage. Your last-ditch effort was all just another manipulative performance. Or am I mistaken, downtown? Bingo! Nice job seeing through all that, my dude. For real, you've grown a ton the last couple of days. I really shouldn't help you. That was like a huge mistake on my part. With a carefree smile, downtown laughs. As we speak, the room continues to fill with gas. Feeling dizzy. I may have already inhaled some of it. There really isn't any time to spare. Whatever. For now, let's get to that hidden passage downtown. You don't plan on dying here, do you? Back up. You don't talk like you know me. I don't know your end goal, but I know you have a reason for causing these tragedies.
君が僕を支えてくれたみたいに今度は僕が君を支えるよだから一緒に行こう渋谷さん
I think it would be better for the story if she died. But apparently they're gonna do this. You supported me when we lost Holmes, so now let me return the favor. Let's get out of here downtown. You really are just like her. Huh? Yeah, I just said it would be better if she dies. I think it would be dumb if she was allowed to live. Like, she's literally a serial killer. And super unhinged. Downtown covers her mouth and coughs. From behind her hand, blood begins to drip. Downtown, quick! We need to go fast! I reach out, but the poisonous cloud surrounding her has already gotten too thick to approach. She'll die if we don't do anything soon. So, like, I just want to say, the whole time that this poison was, like, pouring out into the room, we decided to, like, explain to her everything about the mechanism. Like, literally, like, what, 6 sentences? You breathe when you talk, a little bit. Things can get into your mouth. Why are we not dying and she's dying? Was she just breathing the whole time? Dummy, this gas will totally wreck you if you breathe it in. You're screwed if it even touches your skin, dude. This has gotta be karma or whatever. Fitting end for a killer, though, huh? Quit screwing around, downtown. Come away, good lady, we beseech you. Rowdy, armor. Thought the two had gone ahead, but here they are next to me, calling to downtown with all their might. You messed up real bad, so don't think you're off the hook yet. But still, you think you can get away and get out of this by dying? That won't solve a damn thing, you stooge. Here, Lady Rowdy, perhaps good Sir Techie could concoct us a healing elixir. Now over hither, post haste. Listen to them, downtown. You don't know for certain that you'll die. Don't give up on living. You've got to fight until the end. Come on, hurry. Dude, incompetent. For the first time, utter confusion shows through downtown's character facade. The hell, man, I literally betrayed you, hurt you, and killed your friends. Why won't you give up on me? Why are you still trying to help me? There's no use blaming anyone. Right now, what you need to do is think about where to go from here. This is very silly. That's the same thing you told me, downtown, back when I was getting down on myself. You can discuss your crimes later. If we're going to work through this together, you need to come over here now. Downtown cackles fitfully. The tone of her laughter has shifted, utterly devoid of the former sweetness, almost as if she's mocking herself. You're such a bleeding heart. Like, legit, it makes me want to cry. Downtown. Blood streams from her eyes now. Like tears, it runs down her cheeks. You poor, sweet summer children. This was all a total walk in the park for me. You're no match for the complete whack job you're up against. Still, you tried. So here's a little hint. Duke is the reason my friend died. And me killing Mystic and folks on the island, it's like all connected. Senior Detective died because of the Duke. I killed Mystic, and now I'm gonna die too. Not because of anyone else, but out of my own free will. Just chew on that for a sec. What do those words really mean? Duke is the reason my friend died. And me killing Mystic and the folks on the island, it's like all connected. Senior detective died because of the Duke. I killed Mystic, and now I'm gonna die too. I honestly don't know. What are you saying? Can't give up on living. If anyone tries to hurt you, I'll protect you. So please get over here now. Super annoying till the end. Jeez. Still, it was kind of like meeting her again, so I guess I'm not too pressed about this. I know I should stay in my lane and all, but make it out alive, Katie. Dying is way scarier than I thought it'd be. Sir Incompetent, step no closer, lest you place your life in grave peril. Armor stops me as I attempt to run to downtown, who is now collapsed on the ground. It's obvious I'm too late. It doesn't matter if I run to her now, I won't be able to save her. But still, I can't bear leaving her in this room by herself. Gotta book it, bub. Rowdy grabs me by the scruff and hauls me toward the exit by force. Rowdy, we can't just leave downtown like that. Why are you so sympathetic towards her? You got ears, don't you? She told you to survive, bucko. Everything else might have been a lie, but I reckon she meant that one. You brought out the real downtown just for a sec there. So keep on living, for her sake too. Sure, you won't get to think about where to go from here, but we can pick up where she left off. Yeah, that's right. Well, I was completely wrong. Just as I had deduced earlier, the door begins to shut the moment I let go of it. By my fey, how vexing! We must push the door shut with time, lest the gas escape. Got a bigger problem, bub. Where's that stinking passage? If we go upstairs, won't the gas spread and kill us anyways? Alright, the passageway. As I watch the door shut, I suddenly recall the whereabouts of the hidden passage. I hypothesized that it would open up in the living room, but only while the trap was active, which means closing this door. You two, to the first floor now. Halt, Sir Incompetent! We have yet to shut the door! You don't need to. In fact, we don't want to. Just let it close by itself. What do you mean? The gas will leak out. It's fine. Even if it did, it wouldn't matter. Because I already know where to find the hidden passage. Unbelievable! I told you to get out of there, stat. Do you know how involved the poison decontamination process is? Sorry. I quickly gather everyone in the living room, where we used Squeaky Cleany, a spraying friend Techie made to sanitize ourselves. The fact that Techie had a decontamination equipment is a testament to his reliability. Well, Incompetent, did you usher us all to the... Why did you usher us all to the living room? As I said before, we have no other choice but to flee outdoors. This manor is sorely lacking in proper ventilation. If we continue to dilly-dally like this, the poison will... Lord, have mercy on us all. True mercy would be to send you straight to him in person. The girl snapped back. A number of the detectives shoot frustrated looks at me. I can hardly blame them. It would be one thing for Holmes to do this, but I'm the lowest ranking detective here. Not to mention, I've gathered everybody in one spot while toxic gas is threatening to kill us. They're bound to have an ocean of complaints. But I can't let the conversation stop here. Sorry, I didn't explain things, but you'll understand it a bit. You see, the secret passage is hidden right here in the living room. What? I beg your pardon? But we made a thorough search of this room, only to discover nothing, the girl argued dubiously. Right, that's to be expected. After all, the passage is temporary. It only opens for a limited period of time. The girl tilts her head in confusion. Question mark hovering above her. Quit putting on airs and tell us how it works. The patience of the prestigious ought not to be tested. The secret is that the passageway is only available when the trap in the room above us is active. I don't know where it'll appear though, so keep your eyes peeled. I found it, incompetent! It's opening up in the fireplace! I look to where Doleful is pointing and see that the hearth of the fireplace has shifted, revealing a path that leads underground. Attaboy, Doleful! Let's head down! I smell no trace of people. No one has used this passage in a very long time. Always the fireplace. I see. It's hard not to fathom a mechanism that opens... It's not hard to fathom a mechanism that opens in tandem with the trap room upstairs. I'm so sorry I didn't notice. Workaholic and I were even here when Mystic died. That's true. Only the floor of the fireplace moves, and it doesn't make a sound. It's no wonder you didn't realize. It's only apparent once you've realized the possibility that the mechanisms could have an interconnected function. How very elegant. Yeah, it's incredible. I'm sure that the self-closing door is part of the design too. If it's shut right away, we'd have no time to reach the living room. But since it's delayed, we were able to notice the changes and spot the passage. Boy day! Such considerance went into this conclusion, and to think you were able to comprehend such an unwanted mechanism. Sir Incompetent, you astound me. If Mystic hadn't noticed and left us a clue, there's no way I would have figured it out. We owe it all to him. He came to our rescue once again. Trembling Bookworm gently places her hand in mine. I squeeze it silently. Mystic was killed for figuring out how to uncover the hidden passageway, but the information he left behind saved us all. Mystic was able to protect others until the end, like a true detective. Get the lad out! We don't know when this thing will close. I'll lead the way. I feel like from this point forward, we kind of know which characters could die and which characters could be culprits, but I'll talk about that in a little bit. Wait, Rowdy! There could be traps like this in other like in the other passageway. One by one, the detectives enter the passage through the fireplace with Rowdy and Doleful in the lead. Only Bookworm, Armor, and I remain. Let's go together, Bookworm. She nods silently as I grip her hand, and the passages appear. Armor, however, doesn't move with us. My apologies. I just recalled a minor task I must fulfill. Task? There's no time. We need to go through here as soon as possible. Fear not! I know where in the passage lies now. I shall force the way open if I must. Armor dashes out of the room. What could he possibly have to do at a time like this? He'll be fine. He's unremarkably durable after all. Let's prop open the entrance and head out, suggested the girl, urging them to move on. Right, sounds good. Also, how did we get Techie down there in his chair? We moved again toward the passage. There's a ladder within that can be used to climb down. With Bookworm as my guide, I head down the ladder first. I move one rung at a time into the gloom. It's too dark to see, and as I proceed, downtown's dying face flashes in my mind. If I was a better detective, maybe I could have saved her. He's gonna dispose of downtown because he's evil? I kind of think you might be right, honestly, Nano. Armor's very sus to me. I think Armor, Gourmet, Posh... Renegade. They could all be people that kill at some point, and the rest of the cast is pretty trustworthy / will be victims. I'm like in the middle on Renegade and Techie. Downtown died smiling without ever revealing her true self. She cheered me up when I was down. She showed me pure rage. She showed pure rage against the quartering Duke, and she mocked her fellow detectives. We don't know who the Duke is. Right before her death, she told me to make it out of here alive. I wonder if that had been the real Downtown. I never learned what issues she was dealing with, why she joined forces with the quartering Duke, or her thoughts on her friend. My inadequacies leave me utterly disappointed in myself. In figuring everything out were that... Alright, I'm clearly tired. If figuring out everything were that simple, Watto, all of us detectives would be out of a job. Holmes appears right next to me in the darkness. Your abilities saved the Detective Alliance from being poisoned by Downtown. You prevented the tragedy that was set to occur with finesse. Give yourself some credit, Watto. I'm the only one who knows how many lives you've saved. But I couldn't save Downtown. If my denouement had gone off, I could have prevented her suicide by poison. If only I was able to use it then. I'm certain you'll come to know this in time, but no matter how clearly you can see the future, some people can't be saved. Predicting spontaneous events like her suicide is especially daunting. It may be extreme, but people can end their lives at any time or place. So ultimately, there was no saving Downtown. I let out a heavy sigh at the overwhelming cruelty of the reality. Once again, I'm made keenly aware of how this ability is gained from Holmes. I've gained from Holmes is far from infallible. But Downtown didn't just die. She died while giving you a hint about the quartering Duke, so that you might survive. I'm confident that the Duke himself did not anticipate that either. This will no doubt be a crucial clue to unraveling this mystery. So pat yourself on the back, Watto. In the end, if you were still able to save Downtown's heart, thank you, Holmes. Alright. I think we're getting really close. Oh, I can't save? The ladder ends at an all too familiar underground passage. The other detectives kept moving. I hear their voices up ahead. After hesitating for a while, Bookworm timidly descends the ladder. Glad you made it safely, Bookworm. Now come on, let's go. There's no need for you to wait. Sure? Concern is superfluous. To say nothing of how much you fretted over Downtown Detective and everyone else, said the girl, making a face. Bookworm puffs her cheeks, annoyed. Did I do something wrong? I feel bad, but no matter how angry she gets, I still would have waited for you. The answer why is clear. Sorry, Bookworm, it's just, I want to be near others whenever I can, working with them, helping them out. After all, I'm an incompetent detective. I can't do much of anything on my own. Downtown was the one who gave me this name, and I'm going to stick to it. Even if I can't do anything on my own, if I'm with someone else, I can show my worth. I have faith that I can be a detective like Downtown. Well, alright guys, that's it for chapter 2. Check if downtown's thing is updated. Nope. So... Alright. This game is actually more similar to Danganronpa than I was expecting. I really thought there would be one culprit at the end of the game, and instead we're getting like a one killer, one victim, both eliminated thing. Yeah, I actually flipped a senior detective's card to see if he had stats nano, and he does. Makes you wonder what goes on in New Game Plus. Yeah, I'm honestly really surprised that Downtown Detective was the killer. We thought she was gonna be a victim, not the killer. Yeah, I could see that happening. Because there was a case, there was that choice early on where Holmes wouldn't die. Or we could influence that. And by the way, Holmes... After Holmes' that decision, I'm pretty sure the thing that changed was Doleful coming with us versus not going with us, right? Which means Doleful has a greater story significance. Also, I have a theory about what's happening in this game. And I will share this theory with you before we end stream. I think the real Quartering Duke was inside the target suit. And after killing the real armor detective, got inside armor and rejoined us. And is now with us. That's my current theory about this game. I think the real Quartering Duke is inside Armor Detective. If that's not the case, then Armor could be our ride or die. But I really think the real Quartering Duke is inside Armor Detective, and the person that was previously inside Armor Detective is dead. Anyways, that's gonna be it for tonight, guys. Thanks everyone for watching. I'll be back on Tuesday, no stream tomorrow. I will, however, release a schedule to Discord tomorrow, so please check that out. I will see you guys this coming week. I'll see you guys later.